In my emptiness, there is no structured field, and my radiance cannot be asserted or negated. My presence of mind is infallibly retentive. My appearances a process of direct perception. I cannot be evoked by verbal elaboration and engendered by mantra. I am already perfect. I am completely free of any cause or condition, and free of dogmatic and experiential distortions. I am non-referential, zero-dimensional. Homage to our four great teachers who have given us the highest teaching, that we're already that. The hidden awareness of natural perfection is everywhere. Its parameters beyond indication, its actuality incommunicable. The sovereign view of natural perfection is the here and now, naturally present without speech or books, irrespective of conceptual clarity or dullness, but as spontaneous, joyful creativity. Its reality is nothing at all. Leave your complicated life and everyday confusion alone, and out of quietude, do nothing. Watch the nature of mind. Abide in the wow of no wow. Surrender to ultimate contemplation, and forming no agenda at all, reality dawns. We bow down with 1,000 shimmering petals of lotus faith to the saviors, to the Dharma kings and Dharma queens, to timeless basic total presence, to unchanging spontaneity, to the nature of mind, natural perfection, constantly simply being, we bow down. As the lion overawes all other beasts with his roar, so the language of great perfection commands the gradual approaches, speaking a tongue of its own. It engenders its own ultimate meaning. Homage to the soul nature of mind, the seed of all and everything, to the mind that creates the sense of existence and release from it, to the mind that fulfills all our desires like a wish-fulfilling gem, the unutterable space that is the nature of things, the apogee of view that is natural perfection. Listen as I explain my understanding of the soul immanent reality. Rather than time or no time, measurement of time now redundant, a single unbroken flow, without beginning, middle, or end, we call super sameness. Without ever knowing delusion, root ignorance is automatically cut, eradicated from the first without trying. All coarse materiality, besides, evanesces by itself in the moment, and with no place to go, simply vanishes. In fact, the body has never existed. Everything holds its place, but transcends it. Surely everyone knows that everything is timeless. The pathless path is the path always under our feet. And since that path is always beneath us, if we miss it, how stupid. We see with the eye of pure awareness, the boundless existential space is oneself in a union of utter purity, and all is spontaneously awakened. We see the immaculate matrix of being, utterly inviolable, adamantine, imperturbable. Intrinsic existential space radiates a clear light, which is the immaculate voice of pristine being. We already have perfect insight. We already have pristine being. We already have radiant, blazing clarity. And although there is a constant stream of creativity, it is no thing, and that is immaculate. The utterly inviolable here and now is not insensate matter. It is radiantly clear light. And the clear light of pristine being abides there. We can realize the meaning of such universal identity, but the result is intangible. There is no ulterior field to realize. Totally complete, nothing excluded, unchanging, the great perfection is simply present. Boundless like space, nothing is dependent upon anything else. First, keep the mind relaxed, neither diffuse nor concentrated. Remain without thought, in the state of equilibrium and relaxation, full stop in the wow of no wow. We are already in that inexpressible, all-penetrating freedom of mind. Remain absorbed in ineffable, total presence. Always remain in the state of non-differentiation. The way things arise is the same as before. The crucial difference is in their release. Renounce entertainment and amusement, and at all times remain convinced that there is nothing other than that. Absolute conviction is imperative. With direct recognition of thoughts, no residue remains. As the crocodiles invade our yard and encircle us, we realize we're already up on the roof without needing to make any effort to get there. And sessions and intervals of meditation are redundant. Being here and now is thought-free. It is already perfect. Total perfection has always been a fact, and there has never been anything to do to actuate this immaculate completion. All endeavor is redundant. The authentic condition as it is does not become a concept. Renounce the sickness of effort. Remain naturally in self-perfection. This is contemplation. The nature of diversity is without any duality and is free of any conceptual elaboration. There exists no thought or conception of the state of being just as it is. Abandon the illness of effort and continue spontaneously in the calm state of contemplation. All the varieties of phenomenal existence as a whole do not in reality differ one from another. They are beyond conceptualization, without the need of any mental discursiveness. Pure being shines forth in all forms. Abandon the malady of striving, for one has already acquired it all. One has already acquired it all. One has already acquired it all. I abide with devotion in the court of a glorious Dharma kings and queens, incomparable in grace, and I take refuge there, and I pray that through their blessing we all reach the immaculate realization of the profound path in the nature of our minds and attain the primordial existential citadel in this very lifetime. Do not think that we are starting somewhere and ending somewhere. We are already there. There is no starting and there is no ending. We already sit on a full moon lotus cushion of white light in the 100-petal full bloom of youth. We already remain unmoved, in pure bliss emptiness. Who are we that we need to petition? We are already there. We don't need to know how to practice. We are already beyond any need of practice. But temporarily, we have the one practice of abiding in the wow of no wow. It is impossible to distinguish between resting in awareness and the awareness itself. For the nature of awareness is awareness aware of awareness. We are completely beyond the meditating mind. We are not the product of causes and conditions. We are the original nature of mind. Our nature is beyond all concepts, all definition, and all fragmentation.